Something strange about this episode when you revisit it when you get older. As a kid, it's just another wild episode. Ed gets mad, stuff breaks, everyone screams, and then the joke lands. This episode is funny on the surface, but when you stop and think about it, it quietly asks a truly scary question. What happens when the nicest person in the room finally can't take it anymore? Ed isn't a villain. He's not even mischievous. Most of the time, he's gentle to a fault. So when he becomes the danger, it changes the entire energy of the show. The episode starts like any other classic Ed, and Eddy episode. Eddy runs another scam. This time it's a silent movie screening inside Ed's garage. It's low effort, low budget, and somehow it works. All the kids show up. Eddy sells popcorn and he sells drinks. He's already winning. The movie itself is painfully boring. Black and white, no dialogue, slow pacing. While Double D plays music in the background, the kids yawn and they lose interest fast. And that boredom is important because boredom is the spark. Eddy trips. Popcorn flies. It lands on Jimmy. Kevin laughs. One throw becomes 10. Suddenly, the movie doesn't matter anymore. The garage turns into chaos. Food is everywhere. Kids are laughing, screaming, throwing snacks. And here's the key detail. Eddy loves it. Eddy doesn't stop the food fight. He feeds it. More popcorn gets bought. More drinks get spilled. The mess makes him money. This is Eddy at his best. Not planning perfectly, but adapting instantly. The movie fails, but the money is flowing in.
Johnny, you bliphead! Move it or lose it!
Hey, Fred Day! There's big cash in showbiz, Double D, unless you're on cable.
What a rip! This is so lame, I'm ready to heave.
A troublemaker. Is there a problem here, patron?
This movie sucks eggs, so give me back my money.
Have some popcorn, Kevo, on the house!
Huh? Why'd he get free popcorn? I want free popcorn! I discharge niblet for roll. Son of a shaker.
I want free popcorn, I want free popcorn! What do I look like, some popcorn fairy?
My eyes! This butter substitute is stinging my eyes!
Now that's entertainment.
Mind your own beeswax! Oh, did Kevin go boom?
Right.
Food fight! You miss!
Uh-oh.
People, please! Let's not behave like children!
You roll! Go fast!
Push you! Eddie, do something!
Are you kidding me? I'm making a killing here, Double D!
Then everything stops. The garage door slams open, and Ed walks in. He's furious, but not in a loud, cartoony way. He isn't screaming. He isn't flailing. He's quiet, focused, and that makes it worse. Without saying much, he grabs every kid in the garage and throws them outside like they don't matter. No warnings, no arguing, just gone. And the scam is over. Sarah jumps up to protest like she always does. Sarah hits Ed, yells at him, bosses him around like she owns him. But this time she freezes. Ed yells back. He tells her to move. And for the first time in the entire show, Sarah backs down. That matters because Sarah has always controlled Ed. She knows he's strong, but she's never been afraid of him until now. In this moment, she doesn't see her goofy brother anymore. She sees something dangerous, so she chooses to leave. That's not a joke. That's instinct. It's telling her to get away from danger.
Well, look who decided to join us. Ed, what's the matter with you? Put me down!
Away with you, unwanted pesterers!
Ed! You listen to me, mister. You can't kick me out. I live here too!
So move!
Okay. Okay, we better go.
You read my mind.
Catch you on the rebound, Slip. Is it me or is Johnny's vocabulary deteriorating?
I was hosing him big time with that food fight. Till Mr. Happy shows up and ruins everything. Hey, Grumpula! Wake up on the wrong side of those stale socks of yours! Hey, Sourpuss!
A dark cloud seems to be hanging over Ed's head, Eddie. Our friend is a mere shell of the awkward, unvarnished dunderhead we know and love. It's our duty to see Ed through this plague of grief.
Ah, the guy's a big baby. He's probably just got gas.
Double D and Eddie find Ed alone. He's sitting on a stump, head down and soaking. Eddie tries to tease him out of it, but that was a bad idea. Ed throws Eddie into a tree. Double D tries kindness. He hugs Ed, but Ed shoves him away. The line is clear. Do not touch him. This isn't Goofy Ed anymore. This is raw emotion. He scratches the stump like claws. The sweetness is gone, and it's unsettling.
Ed, is there anything we can do to make you feel better?
Hey, Double D, is that a lump on a log?
Ed certainly is long in the face, Eddie.
That's because he doesn't have a chin, Einstein.
Shut up!
You shut up!
Eddie, please! Ed's having a bad day.
Ed's a wuss. Hey, Rumple Forehead, I'll give you 3 to get over yourself. 1, smile, you miserable. 2, snap out of it, you...
You torment me!
I'm hurt now.
Ed, do you know what I like when I'm feeling crabby? A big hug to squeeze those cares away.
Touch me again and I will squash you!
Way to go, Mr. Sensitive. A hug. Oh, that's rich.
Ed, if you care to share your feelings, I want you to know I'll be right here for you, my friend. Well, let's leave Ed to gather his thoughts, Eddie. A little self-introspection may do him a world of good. Come in, Eddie?
What are you gonna do now? Knit him a sweater?
Double D and Eddie panic. They grab things Ed loves: comics, food, toys. Kevin shows up and throws a baseball at Ed. Ed tries to ignore it until he gets fed up. He grabs Eddie, uses him like a baseball bat, and hits Kevin into the sky. It's funny, but it's also cathartic. The bully finally gets hit back. This moment flips the show's power dynamic. Ed has always been harmless. Now he's unstoppable, and no one knows how to stop him.
Eddie!
That's my name.
What are you doing? We're supposed to be gathering things to cheer Ed up, not unclog his drain. For example, Ed adores pudding skin, so I've taken the liberty of adorning one with a whimsical smile. Isn't it spiffy?
Oh, I get it. So this 100-year-old sandwich is sure to please Mr. Cranky Pants. It's a magazine! Ed's been holding out on us. Chicks galore, huh?
I didn't even know they had magazines like that. Kevin! What in heaven's...
Pass it here, Kev! Double D, you gotta try this. Potent. Is he happy yet?
Not even a smirk, Eddie.
This stinks. Oh, its tentacles tightened, sucking the marrow.
blow out the candleette and make a big happy wish. La la la. Mr. Robot, our moody friend sure could use a good chuckle. Why don't you sing him a song and lift his spirits?
I hate puppet shows.
Oh, you're not even trying. You pick that up, mister.
Nice toy.
Eddy gets impatient. He tells Ed to cheer up and slaps him on the back of the head like it's nothing. That's the moment Ed snaps completely. He doesn't yell. He doesn't argue. He just explodes. The playground is torn apart piece by piece. Swings are ripped from the ground. Slides are hurled through the air. Seesaws bend and snap. Metal flies everywhere. In seconds, a place that's supposed to be safe becomes a war zone. But here's what matters. Despite all of it, Ed never actually hits Double D or Eddy. The destruction is massive, violent, and terrifying, but it isn't aimed at them. The chaos is wild, but it's not targeted. He isn't trying to hurt his friends. He's lashing out. That distinction is important. This isn't rage directed at people. It's pressure finally releasing. Ed doesn't know how to say something's wrong, so his body does it for him. The playground absorbs the damage because it's the only thing that can. Even at his worst, Ed is still pulling his punches.
Buck, buck, buck. Look at me. I'm a chicken. Cluck, cluck, cluck. You love chickens. Chickens make you happy. Buck, buck, buck. How about I lay an egg?
You forgot to wiggle your tail feathers, Eddy.
That's it! I've had it up to here with your bad mood. Crack a smile, bust a gut, be happy. Get over it. Big trouble!
Johnny pulls off Ed's shoe. A tiny pebble falls out, and just like that, everything stops. The rage vanishes instantly. Ed's shoulders relax. His face softens. He smiles, and he's back to being Ed, like nothing ever happened. No apology, no explanation, just sudden calm. And that's the point. The cause wasn't some deep emotional trauma. It wasn't betrayal, heartbreak, or revenge. It wasn't a big dramatic reason at all. It was discomfort that went ignored for too long. A small, constant irritation that no one thought to check. Something simple, something fixable. The episode builds all this chaos just to reveal how fragile it all was. Not because Ed is dangerous, but because he's vulnerable. When no one listens, when no one looks close enough, even the smallest problem can spiral into something huge. Their reveal doesn't undo the damage. The playground is still wrecked. The fear was still real, but it reframes everything. This wasn't a monster snapping. It was a kid who needed help and didn't know how to ask for it.
Give me flank back, you meanie! I'm trying, buddy, but I can't reach you. Want me to what? That's weird, buddy, but I'll do it.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Geronimo!
Ed is happy once more!
Buddy! Never a dull moment with these clowns, huh, Flank? A pebble? Ed's bad mood was all because he had a pebble in his shoe? He's mad, I tell you, mad!
My friends, my pals! My name here. Somebody had a good day, huh, Double D?
The episode doesn't end with a lesson spelled out. No one gives a speech. No one really apologizes. Life in the cul-de-sac just moves on. The playground is wrecked, the Eds are shaken, and Ed is smiling again, completely unaware of the chaos he caused, because the problem was never who Ed is. It was what no one bothered to notice. A pebble in his shoe was a small irritation, ignored all day. Something uncomfortable that kept building until it came out as anger, destruction, and fear. The episode turns that into a joke, but it also quietly says something real. Sometimes the biggest blow-ups don't come from big problems. They come from small ones that never get addressed. Ed and Eddy is usually about scams and slapstick, but here it sneaks in a sharper idea. Pay attention to your friends, because if you don't, it doesn't disappear. It explodes, and when it does, everyone gets hurt, even if the fix was right there the whole time. What do you think of this episode? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.